Okay. Okay, this is it. This is it. About a month and a bit, and it all comes down to this. As you can see, I've made no progress since last stream. So that's grand. But no, something like crashed hard on my computer, like right before I went live, and I have no idea what it was. That's left me kind of nervous. Also, like, Discord is glitching out, which again has made me nervous, and so basically things are conspiring against me to start this stream, and I don't really know why. No doubt it was the haters, of which I have many, no doubt. But that shan't deter us. We shall complete our art-fightly doings and do them well. So let's go to the website called Artfight and find some characters. We need 2 more. Let's go with this character. I was in 2 minds as to whether or not I wanted to do her as a headshot in a mass tackle, or like eke out one more big picture, but I don't think that's going to happen. But this character, I love this design. There's Satya. No, they're a fawn. Oh no, they're tagged Satya and fawn. I don't quite know which exactly they are, but nonetheless, the character's name is... let me see if I can get this right. Kanwenan. And unfortunately, just doing headshot, I'm not going to get the tartan in there. But, no harm in all that. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the design of this character? This is great. This is great. You got like the armored arm, you got a big puffy sleeve. Everything about it is so on point. I love it. I love it. And now let's get back to the drawing part of this whole escapade. Now it looks to me like they have... what are the pronouns, incidentally? Looks like she has quite a rounded face. And so that's what we'll go with, I think. Alright, looks to have a very flat... I like when characters give... oh, chimeric characters. I like when they give them, like, more features than just, like, the bare minimum. Like, when they really look like they're half animal, that's the good stuff. Just, like, popping a set of ears on them, like, that's alright, but like if you really lean into it, that's when it becomes quite compelling to me. Quite compelling. Okay, so the nose is fairly flat, very deer-like. Very thick neck, I think. I get a thick neck vibes. And the eye is remarkably eye-shaped in a lot of ways, I think. Oh, okay, give them a... That's not good. Have a little bit up here. Let's go with that for now. No, that looks bad. Maybe I'll just leave out that. Whatever, good enough. Very small eyebrows, I notice. That's fine by me. And then, oh, actually, no, I've gotten that wrong, haven't I? That is an eye patch on that side, so we'll flip, transform you. Yeah, there. All that'll do is kind of a quick fix. And the eye patch. What kind of shape is the eye patch? Of eye patch shape in a lot of ways. Yeah, I think it's just kind of an average. Fairly square. gonna around her head. Should probably adjust the proportions here. So it attaches to that corner. And you will take it and put you there. Might even make this eye patch a little bigger. Perfect. So the fawn is will it be a little bigger than that? I think it should be, you know. That's good. And you can come forward and we'll give you a nice pair of lips out of your like that. Okay. It's gonna go, where's that gonna go? We have an ear on the other side, I'm starting to think. But alright, we get merged. I'm just going to copy this picture in. It's tedious having it constantly. Alt-tab. Okay. Right, so the antlers, which are small, which I appreciate. Nice, humble pair of antlers. Yep, that'll do nicely, I believe. And from the looks of that reference picture, there is a small... Oh, is that just like a little... I think it is. Good, right, so she can bugger off over there. Last character now. And who's it going to be? Who am I going to torture myself with? I quite like that one. That's quite stylistic. Also not overly complex. This one hasn't been left in text this year. I think this comes down to basically which has gotten more attacks this year. Okay, I think this one. The lipping da. Alright, so what we have here are quite a sharp set of features. Oh, she's rounder than that. Pretty sure this character goes by she. She-Day, okay. I didn't get it wrong, technically. What's the nose? Okay, the nose is kind of... I'd say that's not wrong. It's wrong. Very thin eyes. Remarkably so.
Détruire tout. C'est une obligation. Détruire tout. C'est une obligation.
This character has a heck of an eyelash. I can tell you that right now. Also has a lot of freckles, I probably shouldn't forget that. Can I be lazy about this? Got a lot to do, so more time we can kind of compress is going to be helpful.
Détruire tout. Détruire tout. C'est une obligation.
The character profile makes particular note of, and I've written it backwards, whatever, of their freckles. Apparently this is a very important detail, so I shan't
C'est une obligation.
be forgetting it. That's much I guarantee. This is one has come out, to be honest. Oh, now, interesting. It seems the ear I have drawn closest to the camera is actually covered up by by hair, or is it just missing altogether? I think it's probably just covered up, so we'll get rid of that. Appearing, there we go, and okay, that looks fairly decent to my eye. Let's just kind of round this out a little bit. Or did I like it more? No, let's go through it. Just bigging you a little. There we go. Oh, bloody. Okay. Right, that's all 9. That is all 9, and now we've got to start again from the top. But hopefully this bit doesn't take as long. It usually doesn't. Okay, you're literally the last character I looked for. Good. Good. Oh. I'm just going to do this on the line layer because I've got to get through them, you know. I could spend some time on it some more, but I'm not quite sure that I want to. That's actually notably different from how I did the eye in the sketch, but whatever. Who goes like this? Oh, I like a character with nice kind of shooty eyebrows. I always think they look good. Oh yeah, this crown, I like massively simplified it because it was complicated as fuck. Oh my god, who the fuck is your answer? Oh, somebody's yelling today. People are yelling in the house, they're yelling outside. Just yell. People can hear you, okay? People need to just learn the volume at which they can genuinely be heard and speak no louder than that. Is that unreasonable? I don't think it is. Now the other side of the hair is like this. Forgot some details of the crown, my god. Alright, very complicated design that I've inflicted on myself, number 2. Let's do this. Is I there? No idea if it's that many tiers, but it doesn't look too wrong to my eye. We might just give it some more ridges. Okay. He is the only fan character I have on this Mass Attack. There was almost two, but then I decided to do that character instead. Don't really need to follow the line exactly when it comes to the flibbity jibbity bits. I'll just kind of do what I want with them. Okay, so did I forget any other bits of scarring that would be, you know, immediately visible? I did. That is one bit right here and now, which is there. Alright, that's another one down. Alright, so this guy here is just that, kind of just a guy, so... Okay, make sure I'm on the correct layer. Don't want to be drawing on the reference layer or I'll die instantly. Look too tired. He's meant to be a youth, so don't want him looking like he's about to keel over from exhaustion. Got a little oop. Just like that. And the neck. 1, 2. Okay. There we go. Let's do a brief number on the ears. 1, 2. That one there as well. This is a really cozy looking hoodie. I like that. That one was relatively fast. Getting through him. Ah, this character. This was another fairly simple one as I recall. Hopefully this one. There we are. I think just a straight line mouth is going to look better than partially open one. I think that might just look odd, to be honest. So let's not chance it, eh? No. Okay, the neck, the most important part of the balanced breakfast, and more of this detailing here. was a bit of a whoop, 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 whoop. All right. Yes. The eyebrow situation. She has one on this side. There it is. And she, I think this one was a she, is done and dusted. Alright, so this one will see us flutter our way neatly through the halfway mark. And this eye was very elaborate, as I recall. And the scar. Give it a little line there. Oh, spike there, who cares? Alright, now let's actually see how well I got that one down. Not very well. Let's thicken this up. That will make it look better. Next, this lad. I know which reference picture that is. It's this one, because it's huge and dark. Although the lines are also, they're cut. I hopefully won't need it that much. And there, and nose looks a little crooked there. Oh, right, this one's come together nice and sharpish. And hey, when this is done, 2/3 of the way through the lining. And the colours, I suspect, will take rather a lot longer. Most of these lines, I think, are just the hair.
Gouge his eyes!
Oh, why would you gouge my eyes when I'm drawing complicated cabling on a robotic cat raptor creature of some description? But regardless, hello! My master, I hope today's seeing you through nicely. I'm here in this final art fight stream of the year, which is for some reason me torturing myself with another mass attack. I don't know why either, but here we are. It's a tradition, I suppose. Okay, that one is done. Getting through, I'm getting through. I'm 2/3 of the way through. And we are, what? Hour 25 into the stream. Okay, now that's bizarre. Why is the Twitch app not showing the chat? Oh, that's bizarre. OBS is showing chat, but goodness gracious me, I'm sorry to say I've not been noticing your messages. Oh, but hello. Outlining Undercat, wow. I mean, best of luck to you. Here I am complaining about having to draw 9 characters. You know, how doing 100. How do you delete games on Steam? Right click on the game and press uninstall. Simple as that. I'm gonna try reopening the Steam app on my phone. Steam app? Twitch app on my phone. How do I... And now it's loaded up. Okay, now it works. That's weird. I'm remarkably bad, considering I use my Twitch app as a stream manager, given my chronic lack of a second monitor. This character was kind of a goth singist of some Discord musician in general. Hello Rusty, 96,690. You know, I always say they botched the first 96,689, but honestly, I think they got it right with this one. Took them a while, but they finally nailed it. And yep, the Twitch app just updated recently, and sure enough, it's not showing chat messages. You know, the thing people do on Twitch. Yep, just doesn't do that anymore. Apparently, that's optional. How's the art fight going? Excellently, excellently. I'm at once. I'm sorry to see it ending tomorrow. But at the same time, it's like I'm at a point with it now. It's like, okay, I'm ready for it to wrap up now. You know, I feel like I'm at a point where like I can be done with it for the year and be satisfied with my contributions. You know. Everyone is doing. Yeah, and I'm the only sucker dumb enough to do 9 characters at once. For some reason, this is a yearly tradition I torture myself with. I do as the title suggests, a big climactic mass attack. Or just kind of a hodgepodge of characters I didn't really get around to in the month. I've always said, always had my theory that, barring server outages, which were particularly egregious this year and resulted in the extension, I think the first day and the last day have to have the most submissions. Like, it's got to be a curve, right? It probably the smallest number of submissions is probably on like the 15th, and then the extreme ends of the month are like, oh god, I've got to do something. No, I've been roaring and submitting like some kind of mad creature, and I am happy with my output. I'm happy, very happy with the attacks I've received. I have no ill things to say about my experience with Artfight this year, as I have no things to complain about any year. I enjoy it very, very, very much. Where is this? Ah, there they are. From 6J, that's not bad. Not at all. Oh, actually, I did, that's reminded me, I did archive my, I've been archiving all my Artfight streams this year, and I normally don't archive my Artfight streams, or my art streams in general. Hang on. Oh, my master is correct. It is Friday night. I can't debate that. This time, he's scuppered me on this one. It is Friday night. Man, I wish I liked the Yakuza games. Well. I love the. Oh, you're too kind. You're far too kind. This is Friday Night, which is from the Yakuza 0 soundtrack. And you are absolutely on the money. It is fire. Oh, you gotta love it. Gotta love it. But as I was saying before it became Friday night, I was backing up my VODs on YouTube, as I do, and I posted my Star Trek Mass Attack VODs, YouTube expecting the video to get muted. That was entirely expected because I used all the soundtracks from the movies. Putting on the playlist, hell yeah. I thought it would get, you know, muted, but I did receive an email from YouTube saying that the part 2 of that Mass Attack, stream, had been taken down from YouTube. It had been completely removed. Which, you know, not unexpected, and I'm not losing sleep over it. I really only archive VODs out of spite, but what amused me though was the email said that soundtracks, you know, licensed music had been detected. And hang on, I'll get the email up here. I want to what was the exact number? Okay, content ID 21 claims. 21. Tempted to get that put on the shirt. And as I say, I'm not really losing sleep over it, and it was more or less expected, but I don't know why the soundtrack to the 2009 Star Trek movie is owned by like 17 separate companies, but there we go. "21 entire claims," yes. Her eye looks weird. Mispositioned, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that's really done any good, but it makes me feel better. I'm going to enlarge it too a little. But next week, in terms of streaming, you know, I've actually not... Now I'm going to go back to video game streaming. I've actually not thought about what I'm going to stream. I really don't know. I've got my prospective game list, and I'll go through that. I'll pick something from that. But as for art streams, I think next week's Monday art stream I might take off. I feel I've done enough art for 1 month. But then the week after that I was thinking of doing another Gartic stream. Thinking of drawing my favourite character in game? Hell yeah. What we like to hear. So soon, what you playing? What you playing? What you buying? Okay, and the hair. Nice and free flowing, nice and... Then she's got this kind of part that comes down the front. So you know what I can probably. Yep. Anton's birthday? Happy birthday, Anton. I thought it might be Elden Ring. I don't know why, but something said, the boss in question is from Elven things. I was going to say either Destiny or Elden Ring. I don't know why those two specifically, but they got Destiny or Elden Ring vibes. Destiny 2 is good. Never played it, you know. I remember when it came out, I had just graduated university, or was on or like moments away from graduating university, maybe. Never played it though. I remember getting Destiny 1 at launch. I played a bit, and then I started university, and for all I got out of university, I might as well have kept playing Destiny, you know. I'm still in high school. Oh. I probably remember the year you were born, and I don't say that with any degree of pleasure. Wraps around there. And wraps around there. We bring it up here. We'll draw this hair. Spike. Now that I've got those antlers 100% correct, I've made them look a little more, shall we say, rustic than perhaps they're meant to appear. Oh, I don't mind if I do hydrate. Thank you for redeeming. A little blitz. What's blitz on it? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's nice. You're 9 years old. We put you on the Accelerated Genius program and you're in high school at 9 years old. Yes, that's it. That's exactly what's happened. That's what makes you a 2009 baby. Do I remember 2009? I certainly do. Mega Man 9 or 10 came out, I don't remember which. Halo Wars came out, it was shite. Halo 3 ODST came out, and I don't get what all the fuss over it was. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out, and I didn't get what all the fuss was over that was about either. Star Trek 09 came out. It was really good at the time, but we kind of don't need it anymore because real Star Trek is back. Sort of. Best view. Oh, no, 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 sir. No, you are gravely mistaken. That link will only lead me to ruination. I've the finest viewers on my stream already. Common mistake for the feeble of mind such as yourself, bot scum. There we go. That's how you deal with that. How many work to do? Oh, just one after this. Hey, what do you know? This lining phase has gone fairly swiftly, and we're not even at 2 hours. This is, I think, the music on one of the endings from Silent Hill 2. One of the endings I didn't get because all the endings except the ending where you kill yourself are actually quite difficult to get. I guess spoiler alert for Silent Hill 2. And the other antler goes like this. What would be a good gaming mascot? Franklin the Deranged Hippo. He is a 71-year-old hippopotamus from Hastings. He had a psychotic break after his wife had an affair with his chiropractor. He believes the Earth is a triangle. And the game he's from is like, I don't know, it's a third-person shooter or something. If you don't know what genre to make your game, Let's go, third-person shooter, I don't know. And you'll shower in Game of the Year awards, I guarantee. And a bit of clavage, there we go, and I think that's another one down, just about. This will give it, remember there was a bit of like shoulder armor on that side, so there we go. That might be my favourite one of this lot, you know. Yeah, I think that one is my favourite of this lot. Just everything about that one is a really appealing design, I do believe. Okay, last bit of lining now, and then it's on to the colouring. You can bet your ass the highlights and shading are going to be simple as fuck. As usual, I'm gonna make I am going to make a cake for my entire audience. No, I'm going to make the highlights and shading simple as hell because, oh yeah, I'm gonna put the minimum amount of effort in to say that it's fully shaded. There we go. Not that hard a sentiment to express. I don't know why that took me 4 hours. Eyebrows, which is always very important to keep above the hairline because they dictate so much of the expression. And I've not forgotten the freckles, by the by, but we probably won't be drawing them on just yet. We're going to put those on in the colouring phase. Unlock the transparent pixels on the line art layer in a bit, and actually that's how I could do the freckles now, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'll do that. And this line comes down, and there we go. And here's a gaggle of Raquels. Gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. Lost that. Oh. Okay, here's the quick and easy way to find something expensive when you lose it. What you do, buy a new one, and by the time it arrives at your house and you open the package, the old one will have appeared. Probably right in front of you. This is the universal constant. The way to find something is to spend lots and lots of money. And you didn't even need to spend upwards of hundreds. Excellent. Oh, but there we go. All nicely aligned. Shouts out to me. Oh no, you missed. You missed. What shall we get? For the colouring. Need to go display the colour, and that one is absolutely the one I want, so is... Ooh, excellent. He is blue as shit. Quote Aristotle. Are you planning on finishing it today? Good question. I don't know. Certainly aiming for that, but I might get as far as I feel like getting and then put the finishing touches on it tomorrow. Because our fight ends at 7 PM my time tomorrow, so that gives me more than enough time to kind of scramble together a few more last minute details. Although, being the last day, will the upload system be screwed up? Possibility. But I'm going to hedge my bets and say it won't. But in answer to your question, maybe. And, oh, a lovely kind of shade on the hair there. I like that one a lot. I just selected all the hair in one. I think I have. Well, almost. Look at that. Oh, that's satisfying. That is satisfying, chat. Make that gold a little more. There we go, that'll do nicely. Oh no, you broke one of your model cars you bought today. So did you build that yourself, or did it come pre-modelled? No, I'm glad you could repair it though. I remember my brother asked me to repair one of his models once, and he told me it was a kind of material that it wasn't, and so like the glue I used ended up dissolving a load of the detail, and it felt awful. And he didn't seem to mind that much, but oh, I felt bad about that one. The back wing fell off. That's the last thing you want in an airplane, really. I mean, it's a... Oh, why does it not have wings? I don't know. Ooh, this is... What is this? This is Lava Reef Zone Act 2, which is nowhere near as good as Act 1. Your lips, love. What colour's your lips? Alright then. Sounds good. Why did I close Discord? I don't know. Oh yeah, because it was being weird. Huh. Look at that. Wow, that is a lot of work you have ahead of you. I can't say I'm envious, but nonetheless, congratulations. Now I want to saturate that a bit more, push it more in that direction as well. There we go. And now the jewels around her head are... We straight up can't see inside that one, so... maybe this is a case where... there we go. There we go. Did end up realizing that I missed about 10 characters. See, most people, if they missed... Most people don't have 10 characters to miss, so that is quite remarkable. Genuinely. Color are your eyebrows? Kind of... I'm going to assume they're kind of a similar tone to the hair. That'd make sense at any rate. Okay, so those are the flats for that. I feel like I haven't really captured like the ethereality of this character, but there's just kind of a small kind of profile picture-esque like square drawing. I don't think it's too bad. Alright, Zaknakuna Fall. Let's color a Protoss. Where are you? There you are, you were literally the last one I checked. Okay. Zaknakuna Fall. StarCraft 2 was one of the first games I streamed. I was determined to be a StarCraft 2 streamer. You know, that game everyone rants and raves about how much they enjoy StarCraft 2. Yeah, I was determined to be Twitch's #1 StarCraft 2 streamer. What I failed to realise was that I was shit at StarCraft. And not in like an endearing way. Just like, wow, this is tedious to watch kind of way. However, I have been thinking about streaming StarCraft 1 at some point. The single player, I mean. Maybe go through Brood War as well. Oh, this guy. Oh, this guy here. Yeah, something gave... When I was drawing that, I thought, this character has a bit of a Flymaster vibe. I thought you meant the 6th StarCraft game for a moment. But that would be impossible. There's only 2 of them. Plus various expansion packs of varying quality. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rusty. For the follow, we appreciate your patronage. Yeah, you know what? I can get like a better picture for just referencing. Black color on this picture. This'll do. Kind of a meme picture, but that's fine because it gives us everything we could ever want in a bag of chips. There we go. Okay. I've got the skin tone pretty close, so we'll leave that as is. Another guy up. Alright. Yeah, so I picked this character. I noticed them on the new characters screen on ArcLight. And I thought, a Protoss from StarCraft, that is irresistibly niche. And I am more than a little biased because like the Protoss were my favourite faction because they could build anywhere. They didn't have to be in range of their own base, just build a pylon and then build wherever the hell you want. And that was great! Oh, I hope they make StarCraft 3 one day. Nah, they're not going to make StarCraft 3 one day. Blizzard might make it, they just have to like abuse their staff, then fire them. That's how you get AAA games made these days. You know, we're done with that fad of sexually abusing all the workers. Now we just fire them for doing a good job.
Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? 6 to point. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner.
They join the military. Oh, I can.
Place your bets. Place your bets. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come?
I can empathise with that.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of kind of blocky shapes and paneling. I mean, my robot characters, my giant robot characters. When I was designing their like paneling and, you know, blocks of colour and all that, I thought, you know what? I am going to have to draw these characters, presumably from numerous different angles. So I'll you know what? I'll do this sensibly.
Coming out again for a new point. Bets down, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Who wants the hard four?
it looks like a line we can
5 wants 4.
go ahead and just.
4 fours to point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, scraps, mark 4. Ace,
Give it a bit of a. There we go.
scraps, mark 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Got a hot hand.
You know what I heard? Something kind of shocking, and nothing's really shocking about the AAA games industry. You know something nonetheless quite shocking I heard? Is that in the light of the Bungie firings that just happened, like 200 or so people lost their jobs, the CEO of the company has spent something like $2 million on his vintage car hobby,
Place your bets.
which is incredible.
9 a winner. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4 fours to point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, deuce. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Play 6.
I think it's because most OCs who don't have any law have no cat. Yeah, it's probably something to do with that, isn't it? Never really thought about it that way. What's that George Orwell quote? By age 50, everyone has the face they deserved. And ironically, George Orwell died at 47. Although that was in like the 50s, so you know, a 47-year-old was like what a 68-year-old is now. Oh, the colours for this guy? Can't be. Surely not. Perish the thought. Why did I turn off the... Alright, there is some scales on his skin and whatnot, but I think I can probably leave those out, to be honest. Man, the way you're pitching this project sounds like it's going to last you into the middle of next year. And I wish you all the best with it, of course. Right, so our Protoss friend, his color is blocked in. My Life for Io and all that. But for the time being, we're going to move on to this lad, and I'm going to find his reference picture somewhere. There it is. Not that hard to find, actually. Boink. And hopefully this doesn't cause any issues to just... Because I feel like this picture is quite desaturated intentionally. So... maybe we'll push it that way and... Yeah, that'll do. He's back in 19. Oh, that's 5 years ago now. Huh. Every year that Britain has an election, Playmaster says, you know what? To commemorate this event, I need to redraw all my characters now. Alright, some overspill, let's fix this. Okay, that's that one. That was a simple one. It's only like 5 colors. Yeah, I will check that out in a moment. And by moment, I mean right now. Wow, that is you are not wrong. That is significantly fewer. It was easy to tell how far your art has come along in the 5 intervening years. Alright, this character. Oh, I like this character. That's a really kind of rich turquoisey shade. Let's pop it there. Maybe I'll just do the flats on this stream and then I'll call it. Or maybe I'll do the shading. But you know what? It all depends on how I feel in the moment. Because why force it if I'm not feeling it, right? But that said, I have precious little going on today or tomorrow, thankfully. Eye holder thing. That's what that's called, an eye holder thing. That blue, I think it is. I'm gonna add a bit right there, I think. I like that. Now the edge is much darker. But this is a fantastic bit of character design. This I really like this character. I think their lore is that they were some kind of like witch or something, and I just really like the idea of having like the waves tattooed on her skin, that almost like Pacific Island vibes. I don't know.
Gouge his eyes!
Ah! Oh, go away, GeForce Experience. I know my eyes just got gouged. But I don't need your nonsense, not today of all days. Hopefully that hasn't affected the stream in the slightest. No, it hasn't, thank God. Alright, you know what, let's go into the line layer and we'll just make this line here so as well, because I think it will be prettier that way. Should I make the other line that way as well? I'm gonna do that. I don't think that's technically how it is in the reference, but I am vibing with that look. Right, so our skin tone, let's lift it straight from the reference, no major crap ups, and whoop, whoop. Whoop. Oh, that's wrong. That's right, okay. Yep. You know, I've had a lot of people have a lot of takes on line art. I know a lot of people that really like despise doing line art. I think I'm probably like in the middle when it comes to doing line art. I know that love it, not hate it is simply a thing that must be done. But I'm glad to hear someone actually seems to actively enjoy it. Someone's got to, right? Question is, how did they color the upper half of their eyelid? That sounds like an extremely painful tattooing process. Is it possible to tattoo that area? I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure people have done that. Although that sounds like, genuinely sounds like a nightmare. Talking as someone who has never had a tattoo and has no intention of ever getting a tattoo. So maybe I'm not, I shouldn't talk on the matter, but nonetheless. People tattoo their eye. Oh god, do they? Ah. We'll do that. Oh god, now that's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. Specifically speaking as someone with like, you know, I'll take any kind of like gore stuff you want to throw at me. Fictionalized, of course. But like the moment like eyes get involved, I'm good. I'm out. I'm done. And this very vibrant shade of red. There we go. That might be my favourite bit of character design of the bunch, you know. There's a few people competing for that, like particularly this one. But yeah, what a fine piece of character design. I really like Faith. Moving on to a character whose name I don't remember, so I'm going to call him Frank. This is Frank, the three-eyed, suit-wearing satyr man. Where in God's holy name is his reverence? Ah, there it is. Its skin tone is darker than I expected. In that picture it looks like, I mean, not like Caucasian white, but I did not realise it was like that, quite as dark as it was. How interesting. And the hair. I like this character's hair. Lots of little gray pixels. Oh no, here's the true lava reef zone. The greatest Sonic soundtrack of all time. Lava Reef Zone Act 1. It is so unabashedly gleeful in its sound. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. And if this soundtrack sounds familiar, it's because it's the music I use in one of my 3 starting soon screens. I want to make a 4th. I think I might end up hoarding just starting soon screens. I don't really have any ideas of what to do. Maybe I'll do an art themed one. Have an art starting soon screen specifically for art. That'd be good. Oh, that's wrong. Hang on, Bob. There we go, that's more like it. But I love the way these eyes are arranged. I love that, like, the unconventional turn of not putting the third eye on, like, the forehead, but on, like, below one of the other eyes. Just such a fun bit of asymmetry. What a fine bit of character design. Fine bit of character design, I do declare. I do declare. I think your OC is rather fun. Getting that bit of kind of stray. In can go straight to hell, as can this. I can keep these character eyebrows. Beautiful. Play great. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much for the redeem. Oh, that's lovely. Absolutely bloody lovely, darling. And wow, this character has a lot of freckles. I can just do them on the colour layer, right? That doesn't really make much in the way of odds. Well, first we'll do his blush, which is this. And freckles. That. Alright, that'll do. And back to, let's relock that layer before there's a disaster. And get rid of that reference. Ah, our cyborg cat creature thing. Now this looks like a simple color scheme, but I think bits of it are deceptive in how complicated it can be. I'll go with a neo white so that there's somewhere I can go up from it. That's a tip in drawing and indeed painting. If you paint something pure white, you have nothing to highlight with. You can't go up anywhere from there. But if you paint it a near white, it will look white enough, and you will have somewhere to go in terms of highlights, which is what you want. What this character's name was, you know, I'll look him up. This character is called Omen. O-M-E-N, Omen. And you can't mistake him, they're a big snake bastard. But no, it is a very appealing character, hence rather why I'm drawing them. Unfortunately, not a lot of lore information on their profile, but it's clear that the creator has very much thought about how they work and what's going on with them. white, and the eye is a near black, and now oh, I forgot a detail. Holy fuck, chat. Holy son of a bitch. God fucking damn it. Also, I've done that wrong. It's this bit that's black. Because this bit is kind of an orange-yellow. And the pupil is a red. Is how many I've counted? 98. Within 138, that is quite astonishing. Quite astonishing. And you're that color. The sides here are this color. Think. Yes, and that is that character. Nicely flatted. But before we proceed, let's fill the leftover. Always satisfying. Oh, the stray pixels just vanished, chat. Look at that. Oh, endlessly satisfying. I love doing that. Quite a few that make decent lineless drawings. Almost. I've said that every stream. This art fight, I swear to God. Swear to God, chat. I need to learn to actually do it one day. 200, is that all? Is that all? Right, we're coming up. Crikey, where has the time gone? We're coming up on 3 hours, Jesus, God, Mary and Joseph. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to finish these flats, and then I think I'm going to call it a day, because the time has really flown. I could have sworn we've done maybe 2 hours. Nope, we're coming up for 3. That is I am astounded, chat. So this character has pure white skin. I'm gonna put it down just a handful of pixels so it's a near white, so I can highlight it at least a little, but even these highlights probably won't show that much. I've got until 7 PM tomorrow. Now that looks really grey, I admit. But I promise you it's not. It is so close to white. And we're gonna do the background as well, so it will look only whiter as time flows. Onwards. This is another bit of character design I really like. I don't know, that face. I don't know what it is about that face. I just love that face. The number is 229. That... Hey, color me impressed. That is a lot of characters. Fill in the eyes. Here we go. Are these? Oh, they're purple. My god. I've heard of purple. Marvelous piece of coloring. 2, 3, 3. Not bad. Respectable start. Anyway. Oh, and of course, vivid red eyes. It could only be. Okay, so up here. There we go there, and these hair strands. My voice is going, good God. Any indication as to precisely how many? I feel like it probably doesn't matter to any exceptional degree, so let's just... Alright, 2 more now. I'm gonna write here. I don't want to forget the rough, but I also can't really be bothered to draw it just now. Ah, this character, yes, whose name I'm blanking on because it was quite complicated. But, oh, what a bit of design. What a bit of design.
Let's look at the font.
Now all these flats are rather kind of blunt and obvious the way I'm doing them, but I am going to go back over them off screen and just make them that a bit, you know, more
This is most disturbing.
marvelous to look at. Ooh. Do I like her hair more there or more there? I think I like the colour more on this one. There's a slight red tint to it. Although the hair is lovely there as well. If I found the halfway point kind of there. Brown color appears to be closer to a black, so let's bump that down. And the antlers. Lovely shade, darling. And the eye is this lovely shade of autumnal red. So let's droplet, is that the one we want? Probably just going to spray. Which mines am I truly trying to blow in any case? No, we'll get this darker one also. Right, one left, and then we're calling the stream for the time being. As I recall, and I shouldn't say this aloud because this will make the opposite come true, this was a very simple character. Right, to thread the needle, thread the needle, thread the needle, thread the needle. There we go. And This will also... nice, bright, impossible to ignore eyes, and we've got quite a cold grey pupil. Doesn't have heterochromia, does she? I don't think so. Oh no, yes, she does. She does. Okay, good. One. Two. And we'll go on the line layer. Get us a lovely kind of gold color. I can do better. So, with that, I'm going to call it there because we have passed 3 hours now. You know, I do know, I have seen some profiles that just that do that. They just have like, here's all my characters. Not many, but I have seen profiles do that. But, well, to start wrapping up, this has been, as ever, a wonderful, wonderful month-long event. I've enjoyed myself immensely. Thank you for the hydrate. Ooh, Flymaster wants me hydrated this stream. I'm gonna keep working on this into tomorrow. I've got until 7 PM tomorrow, so you know what, I'm gonna get it done. Yep, this event is always a highlight of my year. It's always where I'm the most artistically fulfilled. And I'm glad you could be here, honestly. And even though I'm quite happy to call it a day, I mean, not on the picture, but as a event, quite happy to call it a day here. Thank God Artfight isn't year long. That's all I'll say. But I've had an immensely enjoyable time as ever, and I can't wait for next year. It's going to be just as fantastic. I have a feeling, and I'm going to be streaming it. Save, you know, catastrophic comas, which, you know, we can't discount as a possibility, though I will make every effort not to end up in one. So on that note, shall we see if anyone is streaming? It's a Friday night, so I doubt anyone will be. No, no one is. Well, there are people, but no one I know well enough for it to not be weird, you know? Okay. Oh, suppose all that's left to say is that I haven't decided what's going on next week, but I know I'm gonna take Monday off. There's not gonna be an art stream next week. After that, though, the week after that, there is going to be an art feist. Yeah, I'm going to resurrect the event now. There's going to be a Gartic stream, which, of course, everyone, all and sundry, are invited to. And until next week, almost said next year, I suppose next year in terms of Art Fight, but next week in terms of streaming, thank you very much for coming. Join me again next time. And before I go, I'll just ask people. Let's get the folder. Where is the folder? Okay, here we go. There is... yes, there's something I've been wondering, chat. Why is there an arm just floating in front of my torso? How long has it been? Why is the magic floating arm here and doing that? What's that all about? What can I do about this, chat? It's been unsettling me terribly, and I don't know what to do about it. It just floats and draws pictures according to my whims and whimsies, but it's not even connected to me. I think it's some kind of ghoul or ghost. I don't know what to do about it, and it upsets me terribly. Hopefully it means me no ill. But with that bit of abject nonsense, thank you very much for coming. Join me again next time, and until next week, goodbye. Goodbye!